Iran's military is counted among the major forces in the Middle East. It has approximately 600,000 active soldiers and about 350,000 in reserve. Iran's military is composed of two parts, the traditional Iranian army and the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, also known as the IRGC. These two branches carry out separate responsibilities. The IRGC is the most critical part of Iran's missile program and is also tasked with several strategic operations. However, when we talk about a potential war between Iran and Israel, the decisive factor is not the number of troops, it's their missile program and defense system. Iran has heavily developed its missile program. Whether it's the Shahed 1336 drone or the Imad ballistic missile, or the highly dangerous Fateh-1 missile, which is considered one of Iran's most crucial weapons. This missile has a range of up to 1,400 kilometers, and due to its speed and maneuverability, it becomes extremely difficult to intercept. Iran has used these very missiles to strike Israel, and although Israel has managed to intercept many of them, it's estimated that about 10 to 15% of the missiles have hit their targets. The question is, why couldn't the world's most advanced defense system, the Iron Dome, stop these missiles? The Iron Dome first detects the incoming missile, then calculates its direction and speed, and finally launches an interceptor missile to strike it. But Iran's Fateh-1 is a hypersonic missile. Its speed is extremely high and its movement is unpredictable. Any defense system has less than a minute to respond. This is why it's becoming nearly impossible for Israel to intercept it. If Iran increases the number of these hypersonic missiles, defending against them would become almost impossible for Israel. Now, Israel does have other defense systems as well, such as Arrow interceptors, which are specifically used to intercept ballistic missiles. However, reports indicate that Israel is running low on interceptor supplies, while Iran is believed to possess around 2,000 to 3,000 ballistic missiles. In other words, the more missiles Iran fires, the harder it will be for Israel to stop them. Iran may also have used cluster bombs. These are weapons that split into multiple smaller submunitions mid-air, targeting various locations simultaneously, which makes them even more difficult to intercept. The world is shocked at how Iran managed to develop such advanced and large-scale missile technology. During the Iran-Iraq War in the 1980s, most countries refused to sell weapons to Iran. That's when Iran decided to become self-reliant. Just 1 year after the war ended, Iran began developing its own missiles. Today, Iran produces a large number of missiles and drones on its own. However, one of Iran's biggest weaknesses is its air force. Most of its aircraft are outdated from the 1970s. Some are Russian-made, but even those date back to the 1990s. Because of this weak air force, Israel has